98.1 WHPR, Highland Park.
Welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey with your host Will and your co-host, the water cooler guru, FM 88.1 WHPR Power Talk Live Radio. Live call-in number 313-868-3688. Live every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Straight sports talk, no professionals here. Live streaming at FM881WHPR.com.
Welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey. I'm your host, Will, with the water cooler guru, back off probation.
Good morning, Detroit. It's good to be back.
Still with no computer. So,
yeah, I do have one. It wouldn't fit in my bag.
Yeah, before we get started, I'm going to give a shout out and, condolence go out to Whitney Houston and her family and, wish the best for them and hope everything works out, especially for her daughter. So I'd just like to, rest in peace, Whitney Houston, and what a wonderful and great voice. Huh? Can you speak up, man? Come on, you Millie mouthing over there. All right, before.
Joining us at FM 88.1 WHPR. It's a beautiful morning today, Sunday, February 12th, 2012. We want to thank District 4 State Rep Maureen Stapleton and District 6 State Rep Fred Durhall for the meet and greet on Monday, February 6th at Plymouth United Church of Christ. And we'd also like to thank the 700 fans at Eastern Market who stopped to say hi. Month. There is free cash online, no selling and no investing. Webinar, www.gothicspit.com. That's GOTHICSPIT.com. Your name, email, and number in the box on the right-hand side of the screen. Get access now. The webinar will play automatically. If you have any questions after the webinar, Amir at 786-488-9448. There's a free medical discount program called WellCard Health that offers up to 75% discounts on doctor, dental, vision, and prescription services at doctors and pharmacies throughout Detroit, including CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Rite Aid, and more. For more information, 800-285-5941 for your free card. A portion of all proceeds generated from this card will be donated to the Red Cross of Southeast Michigan. That's 800-285-5941 to get your card. For people and families with no insurance or with limited insurance, 800-285-5941. Detroit, save money on tickets, Pistons, Tigers, Red Wings. Craigslist Tickets.biz has great seats at low prices. Joe Louis Arena tickets are on sale. For more information, 877-870-3668 for concert tickets. Comerica Park tickets now available. For more information, www.craigslisttickets.biz, or for more information, 877-870-3668. You're listening to Detroit Sports Jersey live on FM 88.1 WHPR Power Talk Live Radio. Live call-in number 313-868-3688. Now back to host Will and co-host the water cooler guru. Straight sports talk, no professionals here.
Thank you very much. All right, call in 868-3688. Thank you for joining us. What we do, we take the the big sports story that goes on during the week. Come on here, discuss it, talk about it. Of course, last Sunday, Super Bowl. Of course, us coming on in the morning, Super Bowl played in the evening. We wasn't able to discuss it until today. So, Guru was home watching Lifetime, whatever,
No,
with his pinky out drinking his tea. Or word is it? I mean, I don't know how true this is that you were seeing your probation officer. Laptop still not here. Coming in with a little bottle of water. I mean, how bad have it done got for you, Guru? Come in here reading the paper. You want some great poupon with that? I mean, So anyway,
I'm doing it the old school way, homeboy. So I got my notes. I'm ready.
all right,
It's
let's
like a
talk
mini
about.
computer.
Let's jump right into a Super Bowl. Giants won 21-17. MVP Eli twice. You think that the Giants has New England number win the big game, or
Well, you know, some teams that just play well against other. Well, I should say players because Brady brings the best out of Eli Manning.
now I watched that whole game. You know, me and my fiance, we sat up there and watched it, had a great time. You know, and out of 1 out of 10, 10 being great, I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Well, I can't grade it that high because I lost interest after the first quarter.
And why is that?
Because it was just a dead and dull
See,
game.
you got mad cause Brady's with that safety. I think you had money on that game. And you know that wasn't the first safety in Super Bowl history. It happened in '75 with the Steelers, which the Steelers end up beating Minnesota 16-6. So that's not like that was the first safety.
It was the first safety
That
ever
you had money on it. You had
that they called and the quarterback threw the ball in bounds. But, you know, to be with it. You know, the best team won.
I mean, yeah. Would you classify Eli as a Hall of Famer? One as the greatest going down? I mean,
But check this out. Well, you know, let's throw some little few stats. I got a few stats stuck up in my head.
okay, let's get with it.
Okay, now, during his career, now this is not Eli, but this is Peyton.
Okay.
Peyton has threw more game-winning touchdowns than anybody ever in the NFL except Dan Marino.
So what do that mean?
Well, you know, you guys keep hollering about Eli, come back. He only got a few.
But how many rings do he have?
2.
How many do Peyton Manning have?
1.
Case closed.
Case is over because once you get 1, you got bragging rights. You can talk to a guy that got 5.
No. But you
Yeah.
can't out-brag him.
Well,
You can't out.
The first thing you
Come
want
on,
to
wait
say
a
is your resume ain't got a championship on it.
And
It
mine
didn't
goes-
say- it didn't say you had to have 10.
And I'm
it just
speaking,
said 1.
and I hate to
got
keep
one.
bringing this guy up, but I'm going to bring up, you know, off the top of my head, Joe Montana. You know, he can't say he on that level. I'm sorry. Peyton Manning can't say he's on Joe Montana level. I'm sorry. I have to disagree.
Joe Montana don't have the stats. He don't have the stats.
It don't matter. Stats don't mean nothing, man. It's all about who's. Wait, how many times do we got to go over this?
Okay.
Stats means nothing.
You said if you ain't
Go
won a
ask
championship.
Brady. Ask him how his stats is doing.
They was
today.
horrible.
His
His stats was horrible. That's why we lost.
It don't mean nothing. He wanted that ring. He wasn't playing in the Super Bowl for stats. He was playing for a ring. When the season starts, you know what?
Oh, well,
Stats are only good for their contracts. That's it.
No,
That's
no,
it.
You mentioned something because stats will tell the story of the game. It's like when you're digging for bones and you get the bones tell a story.
You a
Tell a
doctor
story.
now? You a doctor?
Yeah, pertinent.
You just play one on TV.
Yeah. No, I stayed at the Holiday Inn Express.
Listen, when the season starts in any sports,
Good, thank you.
you were
Thank
saved
you,
by the
thank
buzzer. Detroit sports jersey, name and where you calling from.
How you doing? This is Country Jeffrey.
What's up?
Country Jeffrey, how you doing today?
I'm all right, sir.
How's everything down there in Tennessee?
Cold.
Cold. Can't be cold enough here in D-Town.
Yeah, we looking at 19. Yeah, it's cold up here, man. It's 19 degrees.
Sunshine down here.
Oh, man, how'd it go from being cold to sunshine in Country Jeffrey?
That was that third one.
Sunshine, but it's cold in there. I
Good.
just walk like this.
Country
You know
Jeffrey,
what? I walked the car yesterday and it froze up on
you washed the car the other day and it froze up on you.
me.
Yeah, Country Jeffrey, you shouldn't do that. But anyway, if y'all hear that, kids, don't try that at home. So what can we do for you, Country Jeffrey?
So I went some of that root.
Oh, you back on Country Jeffrey. Do you spend all your money on Fridays and Saturdays and call in on Sunday just to get some of the guru money?
I'll save my money.
You
Trying
say-
to give me a ride this summer.
Are you trying to get you a ride this summer?
All right.
Well, we're going to ask you a couple of questions here. And the guru, once again, he got to thumb through his files, never ready. Lord forbid he be ready. No, he can't do that. And he's the guru. Did you know the guru wasn't here on Super Bowl Sunday?
I was at the game.
Did you watch Super Bowl Sunday? Super Bowl last Sunday?
Yeah, I rode with the Giants.
You was going with the Giants?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, you got your team won. What can you say? All right, Guru, go ahead and ask them a question.
What year did the New York Giants win their first Super Bowl?
Okay, this is where you say something.
Well, man, I'm thinking, brother.
You thinking.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's that ocean out here. I hear Tweety birds.
1986.
Let's go now. Hurry up. 1980.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
he got you.
No, he was close.
85. What?
It was 87.
87. Oh.
85, the Chicago Bears won at home, boy. It was January 25th, 1987. Boy, you came close, boy.
What, you scared to give up? I told, hey, I'm putting a disclaimer on this right now. I have nothing to do with this contest. He over here sweating. Well, Country Jeffrey, you lost, so sorry about that. But feel free to call back in next week to win some money.
Better luck next time.
Okay,
Hey,
all right.
yeah, you got any final words, Country Jeffrey, for your fans out there?
Nah, I ain't got no fans, right?
Yes, you do.
You got
man.
some fans
You
up
got
here.
some fans in Detroit, boy. You the man up here.
Where's that?
Nothing.
Fans in Detroit?
Yeah, you got fans in Detroit.
I was the one that come down here when these girls come down here.
Oh, Country Jeffrey, this ain't the chat line now. Come on, let's keep this clean. Let's keep this clean on the air now. All right, Country Jeffrey, we appreciate you calling in. Call back next week.
Y'all take it easy.
All right,
right,
you
man.
too now.
All right, next week.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, later. Yeah, oh my God, Country Jeffrey, something else, ain't he?
Okay, let's get back to talking about rating the quarterback.
Okay, go ahead.
I would put Eli, the quarterbacks today playing, in the second five.
In the second five, who'll be your first five?
Well, you would have to have Brady, Rodgers,
Brady.
Breeze, Peyton Manning, and somebody else on fifth. And then I would have to.
So who would be in that second five with Eli, and Eli got 2 Super Bowl rings? Who would be in that second five? Who would be in that second five with Eli? This man standing there with 2 Super Bowl rings, that 2 Super Bowl MVPs. Who would you put in that second five?
So you saying Rothenberg don't belong with Manning?
No, Roethlisberger belongs up there with before Peyton Manning. I'm sorry.
So you gonna sit here and tell me?
Yes, I did.
You gonna sit here and tell me that Ben Roethlisberger is a better quarterback than Peyton Manning?
Yes. Yes. Yes, I am.
Would somebody please?
Yes, I am.
313-868-3688.
Let me ask you a question.
36.
How many times has Peyton Manning been to the Super Bowl?
Twice.
How many times have Roethlisberger been there?
3 times.
Case closed.
Oh, so
Case
he won all
closed.
3.
Case closed.
His first
It ain't all
Super Bowl, he
about
played
winning.
like boo-boo.
It ain't all
remember?
about winning.
He played like boo-boo. Only completed about 4 passes, like 23 yards.
How many has they
passes.
won? Roethlisberger won.
2.
How many has Peyton Manning won?
1.
How many times I got to keep closing this case for real?
How you closing the case?
Cause my numbers just better than your numbers. I got more rings.
That's it.
You still want to go by
But-
stats? Stats means nothing except for their contracts.
Okay, so
Nothing.
So are y'all listening to the same thing I'm listening to? He says stats means nothing, but if somebody got more Super Bowl rings than another guy, all of a sudden the stat is the most important thing out there.
Yeah, the championship stats. That's it. That's it. It ain't what you do.
You got to make your mind up.
See,
man.
no, the championship. If you want to put stats, that's it.
We throwing stats out the window.
No. Okay, well,
That's-
rings, championship.
No,
then.
we ain't trying.
I got more rings. No, I got 2. You got 1. Don't tell me I got 1 and you got 1. I got 2 and you got 1.
Now, why you throwing a stat
That's
out
just
there?
like if I had $2 and you had $1. I'm going in the store and get more stuff than you.
Well, yeah, but each one of us have money. The guy gonna ask you see 2 little black kids out there, y'all got money, and both of us gonna say,
There you
yeah.
go, play that race card. You gonna throw that out there.
Then he gonna say, y'all can come in. We both going in the door.
Oh Lord, there you go, the little black kids.
You know how they play us.
Of course,
man.
they probably be taking bottles back in your story, huh?
Yep.
Call in 313-868-3688 before we move on to our next topic, which will be the Pistons when we come back. Give you an update on them. And
It ain't much to talk about.
Who?
The
4-game
Pistons.
winning streak, baby. 4 games.
They still ain't winning 20.
All right, we'll talk about it when we come back from our break. Now, a word from our sponsor.
Thank you, Will. Good morning, Detroit sports jersey fans. Thanks for joining us at FM 88.1 WHPR. It's a beautiful morning today, Sunday, February 12th, 2012. There is free cash online, no selling and no investing. For more information, there's an online webinar, www.gothicspit.com. That's GOTHICSPIT.com. Your name, email, and number in the box on the right-hand side of the screen. Get access now. The webinar will play automatically. If you have any questions after the webinar, Amir at 786-488-9448. There's a free medical discount program called WellCard Health that offers up to 75% discounts on doctor, dental, vision, and and throughout Detroit. CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Rite Aid, and more. Information 800-285-5941 for your free card. A portion of all proceeds generated from this card will be donated to the Red Cross of Southeast Michigan. That's 800-285-5941 to get your card. For people and families with no insurance or with limited insurance, 800-285-5941. Detroit, save money on tickets, Pistons, Tigers, Red Wings. CraigslistTickets.biz has great seats at low prices. Joe Louis Arena tickets are on sale. For more information, 877-870-3668 for concert tickets. Comerica Park tickets now available. For more information, www.craigslisttickets.biz, or for more information, 877-870-3668. You're listening to Detroit Sports Jersey live on FM 88.1 WHPR, Power Talk Live Radio, live call-in number 313-868-3688. And now back to host Will and co-host, the water cooler guru.
Thank you very much. Thanks to our sponsors once again. We about to go NBA, Detroit Pistons, 4-game winning streaks, guru. As you know, put the mic in front of your face and talk to the fans out there. And, I mean, just say something. I mean,
Now, you knocked the mic away a few seconds ago.
Yeah, you're talking in it like you're ignorant. I said ignorant. Let's get back to Pistons. This the press for you right here. You getting the
He's stressing the guy. The 4-game winning streak, that is great, but still, like I said on my prediction today, 20 season total win victory.
Yeah.
They had game 28.
Well, they 8-20 now.
Whoa, slow down. Let me finish.
Okay.
They didn't play 28 games so far.
Okay.
They 5 games away from the halfway point.
Talk to
So
me.
in the next 5 games, they're going to at least have to win 2 of them. That's just in order to get to my 20 plateau.
You say the next 5 games, they got Washington coming up and San Antonio at home. They have Boston on the road, Sacramento and Boston coming up at home. So there go your 5 right there. You got 2 Boston games, San Antonio, Washington, and Sacramento. What you think they're going?
They'll win to Washington, that's it.
You don't think? What about Sacramento?
Now, Sacramento probably come in and beat them. We got a pop on that?
No, I don't gamble, sir. I done turned my life around.
Yeah, right.
313-868-3688. 313-868-3688. Feel free to call in. Before I go any further, let me give a shout out to the Army, Navy, Marines, and Air Force. Oh, and my #1 fan over there yesterday in the Eastern Market, Pookie. give a shout out to Pookie. I know he done took your name and you hurt. No, you don't worry about it. You'll get it back after this show. But I'm going to give a shout out to Poopster.
You're the guy coming to your Eastern Market, tried to rob you, and you thought he was trying to pick your pocket when he bumped into you.
Oh, man, he had his hand out shaking. My bodyguard lunged in front of him and knocked his hand out of the way, which I don't blame him because I can't devalue these hands because you know what these hands.
Is that the same hand? R. Kelly?
Exactly.
Your body gonna save the bum's life.
Let me ask you a question about the Pistons. What do you think about these little every Friday, these little weird gimmicks?
They have no choice.
They had a Star Wars night the other night.
You know, the Oakland A's old manager, the owner used to do that. You know, gimmick stuff to get people into the stand.
I mean, that's I'm sorry.
Well, you don't have a good product on the floor.
Is
so you
this
need Vanilla Ice to bring his crew.
Let me ask you, speaking of, what do you think about the All-Star selection? Do you think Greg Monroe should have been on there? I guess not with that look.
I mean, he deserved a consideration.
I mean, I ain't talking about no start. I'm talking about a reserve.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So whose spot was he going to take? Paul Pierce?
I mean, yes. Why not?
Let's go back to
Come on. I mean, Boston ready to get rid of Paul Pierce. If they said the right deal come across the table.
Rewind the tape. Monroe, ring 0. Paul Pierce, ring 1.
And you know what? Paul Pierce. I'm going to give you that one championship, right? But with that one championship that he got in Boston.
You said Eli had two. Yeah. It wasn't no butt behind
Eli. Because you know why? Because New York ain't trying to run Eli out of town like they trying to get rid of Paul Pierce, Garnett, and Ray Allen.
Danny Ainge. Eli get 40, trust me, the table's going to be turned.
Danny Ainge is, what's my man name? Bob Barker. If the price is right, he going to say, come on down, you can have him.
How can you not blame him? He's 34, 35.
You know, but okay, so don't tell me. Well, that's why I'm not.
What do you think they're going to do to Eli when he get 38 or 39? You think the welcome matter be out?
Oh, yeah. You know, he's there for life, G-Money. 2 Super Bowls, you write your own ticket.
Okay.
He writing his own ticket, huh?
Okay, you bragging about
just like, give you a perfect example. Give you a perfect example. You know why he can write his own ticket and stay there and once again go back to the championship? Eli and his one, they trying to run him out of town like they trying to do Paul Pierce and them. They told him to go look for a job elsewhere. But if you think you're going to get this $28 million roster bonus just for being on the team, you got another thing coming, brother.
I wouldn't let Peyton go.
Oh, I wouldn't either. I'll keep it for a couple more years, at least 2. Right. At least to give, because you know they're going for Andrew Luck. So
let him train behind a legend.
You know, would you take Luck or Robert Griffin? Who would you go with? No, for real. I'm not for real. Oh, Robert Griffin. You'll take him first.
Well, he's more athletic.
Yeah, but that fit. But you know what thing about?
And it might take Griffin a little longer to catch on. But I think once he catch on, he's going to go further.
But I ask myself this though: why would Eli want to stay there? They have no team. There's nothing there.
You mean Peyton?
I mean, you're Peyton Manning. I'm sorry. Why would he want to stay there? There's nothing there.
That's home. I mean, you know, once you know,
money, there's nothing there.
Well,
I mean, my thing is, if you're not coming back to one, if you're not,
you got 28 million reasons.
Just his name, just to be on the roster. Y'all can drop me come June.
I don't know what you talking about. Ain't nobody else. I got 28 million friends right here in Indianapolis. Why you talking?
And they out.
Now let's keep it real.
But you say 28 big ones.
Right.
Okay, outside that, he'll get that in a signing bonus. Because you think about it. Look, think about it. If he went to another team, right, just think about it. Listen, he's only going to play a couple of more years. They're not going to sign him to no 10-year contract.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they'll probably give him $30 million signing bonus. You know, like they give him, and probably a $5 million.
No, whoa.
He'll get a $35.
He a 40-year-old quarterback with a bad neck.
That's okay, though.
They didn't even give Brent Favre that.
They'll give him the 35. I guarantee you. I bet you.
He'll get a 1 or 2 year like Brent Favre, 12 or 13 million a year, G. That's it.
But he want that signing bonus. He got to make that up.
Oh, after 12, you can have 4 up front.
You know, so I don't know.
Where you think he gonna get all this big signing bonus, and he got a bad neck.
They signed him 2 years, about 35, 40 million, about 20, 25.
That's why you a radio announcer, not a GM. You just gonna give my money away.
I mean, you want to get personal here?
Yeah,
you got to get personal.
Right. That's what I got to do. I'm the owner.
I mean,
you want to give a guy 40 years old with a bad neck.
Last week you said that visiting your parole officer. You don't want me to get off into that, do you?
I wasn't giving him 40 million.
And that was for you trying to go out here and fake and be a GM.
I'm just
go out here and represent AI to get back in the league. Ain't that a joke?
That's you. You want a 40-year-old to get 40 million with a bad neck?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, Some teams are desperate. Matter of fact,
Ain't nobody that desperate.
well, yes, they are. Because some teams really only one quarterback away from a championship.
True that.
49ers. I mean,
Okay. Hypothetically, let's say I go out there, here's $40 million for you.
2
pay,
years.
and 30 of it up front, and I come out there in game one, his neck snap back out.
I mean, that's just the price. You know, you pay it.
That's why you don't give-
All sports is a gamble. Oh, that could have happened to Matthew
Well,
Stafford
I
when he signed his rookie contract. He could have got
Here
popped
we
in
go
the
back
neck.
to the foot doctor.
He could have.
Here we go
He
back to
could
the foot
have.
doctor.
He could have. You can tell me, can't nobody end their career, the first player of their career they gave.
True that. True that.
Okay, and don't they give them the big signing bonuses now? Don't they give them the big signing bonuses
You give
now?
it to a healthy person.
But it don't
Check it
matter.
out. What is the first thing they tell you? We'll just break this down on layman's terms. The first thing they tell you when you fill out one of them insurance policies, you know, at your job, or even if you want to get they want to say any prior health issue. And then they're going to turn you to tell you to go to page 2.
Is that how they going to put it?
You know, your
Issues.
that $1 that was on this page
No.
no longer there. And that's what you have with Payton. Payton got to go to page 2. You know what I mean? You got a bad neck. I'm sorry.
But he
Nothing
got
personal.
but he got the clearance to come back and play.
What I would ask him was, what did you do with the $100 million you already got?
Well, no, he done made about $200 million. They said
but
from
that's my point. I'm just running off.
I mean, he's not in it for the money.
That's exactly what I'm going to tell him.
Yeah.
Homeboy, you already got $100 million.
But this
This ain't about you. 40 years old, bad neck.
But your word is bond.
Your team you've been with for the
When you
last
shook-
12 years kicked you to the
When you sat
curb.
across that table with that owner, you shook my hand. Before that ink dry, you promised me that I would play this contract out in my career, no matter what happened to me. I'm not saying that's what they said, but 9 times out of 10, that's what the owners tell the players. You'll
True
be here
that, true
forever.
that, true
You'll
that,
be here
true that.
forever. You're a lifetime.
But he got
You're a
paid.
lifer.
Gee, check it out. They gave him the money he made last year. He stole. He signed a contract and his neck was broke.
I mean, well, that's
He stole that while you talking.
well, that's the team
his
doctor.
Neck, his neck is broke.
Well,
And they
that's-
said, well, we're going to be good faith. They was good faith. They gave him about $15 million last year. So, gee, I got to take the 28 back. Sorry. You know what I mean? I wish you well.
But that's
But
the
I can't
team-
take the gas.
That's the team doctor fault. That's the team's doctor fault.
No, he got hurt on the offseason, Jim.
Oh, okay, then.
This is some secret injury.
But they still have to take a physical before they put the
He
pass
never made
on.
it right. He never made it back. This is
You
in
know,
January, G.
you
I know he
know.
he didn't pass the physical. Ain't passed the
So
16.
you mean tell me they didn't know his neck was, he was just sitting up there on the sideline, not knowing nothing.
No. During the season, he was fine. When the season was over, this happened during the offseason. He hurt his neck.
Well, see, that's their fault. On the off season, right?
Yeah.
Once again, before the season start,
Right.
or before they signed him to that contract, they should have brought him in for a physical.
No. They knew his neck was popped when they gave him the contract.
Okay, so what's the problem?
It's no problem.
Well, they gave it to him. How is he stealing? They gave it to him.
Because his neck is popped.
Oh, gee, man, I'm sorry. They gave that to him.
Check this out. How many players you know get a $90 million contract while their neck is broke and they're 38 years old? I mean, they just don't
And you
do
gonna
that.
blame Peyton for that?
No, I'm not blaming them, but I mean,
That's the team fault.
well, you trying to blame the owner now for taking
Hey,
the
you know
28
what?
million
I mean,
back.
let's keep it
I got
real,
to take
too.
the 28. Your neck broke. It
And
was broke when I gave you the check, and it's still
Hey,
broke.
let's keep it real, though. Outside the signing bonus money of the NFL, their contracts really don't mean nothing.
Well, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Outside that
But
signing
ain't no
bonus,
telling what bonus he
you
got
know, it don't
last
mean
year.
nothing.
Plus his year said,
You
what did he
know.
get signing bonus?
I'm not for sure, but you know,
I wanna bet you it's about
that's
20,
just like
25
what
million.
that big contract Sue got, right?
Hey,
I don't know
Jay,
how
if
they
I'm a
jump-
GM, that's what I'm going to tell him.
What?
You got your signing bonus last year. you already got that, G-Man. We talking just your yearly wage. Man. All that. I'm giving you $12 million.
After you done looked in his eyes, shake his hand, now you gonna change the story.
No, I'm going to put my hand over the mic. Let me know you got your signing bonus. We ain't got to go there.
So y'all gonna sit down side by side. All right, before we move on to our next topic, and that was us talking about the
only-
Detroit Pistons there.
That was a good conversation.
Before we get off talking about the
Well,
Pistons.
let me make one more point about that. You ever saw the movie Cadillac Records?
Yeah.
And you know when was it Little Richard when they
No,
sit
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry when they sit
Yeah.
next to each other and
Yeah.
they say, I'm gonna make you famous
Yeah.
and make him rich.
Yeah.
You know, when Peyton come in there, they gonna say Peyton on say, we're gonna make you famous, Peyton. We ain't gonna make you rich.
Peyton gonna say fame costs too. Fame costs too. When we come back from a word from our sponsor, we're gonna talk about this new list that came out about the sports, which I don't understand. The top 10 most hateful,
Finally.
you know.
If I asked you, was any Caucasians on that list?
Well, we'll get up to the list when we come back
I'm
about the
just
most
wondering.
hated athletes in the sports world, which I don't understand this list at all. So now a word from our sponsor. We'll be back in a moment.
Thank you so much, Will. Good morning, Detroit Sports Jersey fans. Thanks for joining us at FM 88.1 WHPR. It's a beautiful morning today, Sunday, February 12th, 2012. There is free cash online, no selling and no investing. For more information, there is an online webinar at www.gothicspit.com. That's GOTHICSPIT.com. Your name, email, and number in the box on the right-hand side of the screen. Get access now. The webinar will play automatically. If you have any questions after the webinar, Amir at 786-488-9448. There's a free medical discount program called WellCard Health that offers up to 75% discounts on doctor, dental, vision, and prescription services at doctors and pharmacies throughout Detroit, including CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Rite Aid, and more. For more information, 800-285-5941 for your free card. A portion of all proceeds generated from this card will be donated to the Red Cross of Southeast Michigan. That's 800-285-5941 to get your card. For people and families with no insurance or with limited insurance, 800-285-5941. Detroit, save money on tickets, Pistons, Tigers, Red Wings. Craigslist Tickets.biz has great seats at low prices. Joe Louis Arena tickets are on sale. For more information, 877-870-3668 for concert tickets. Comerica Park tickets now available. For more information, www.craigslisttickets.biz, or for more information, 877-870-3668. You are listening to Detroit Sports Jersey live on FM 88.1 WHPR, Power Talk Live Radio. Live call-in number 313-868-3688. And now back to host Will and co-host the Water Cooler Guru, straight sports talk. No professionals here.
Thank you very much. Once again, thanks to our sponsors. And if you missed any past shows in the past, you know, we always download them every Sunday. You can catch them at DetroitSportsJersey.com for more information. DetroitSportsJersey.com. You can catch me and the Water Cooler Guru on there, tripping, having fun. You know, that's all we do, just come here, kick it, and have fun. You know, some of our friends don't understand that. And one day, I'm going to call y'all out on the air. Because I think, I was sitting around
They
the
ain't
other
gonna
day.
hear you.
Who? Oh, they hear us. Oh, they hear us. They go watch the show. They hear us. Oh, that's why they don't, really.
We're going to have to save this tape for when we go big and we can play it back.
Oh, we big now. We going big, 8 million viewers
that's right.
next week. February the 20th. Army Times, Navy, Air Force,
You get me
Marines,
an agent.
all over the world.
You get me an agent.
I'm about to get a new set of friends, for real. I mean.
No, I ain't. No, I'm just cutting it, but I ain't getting a new set.
So you don't need
I'm
no
getting
new
a
set.
no set.
I mean, but anyway, though, we got much love show, out here in the streets or whatever on the internet. So it's no big deal. No bubbles, no troubles. But before I move on.
Called us from out of town a couple weeks ago.
Exactly. So it's no big deal. Ain't no, like I said, no bubbles, no troubles. But before we move on, I want to, once again, give condolence out to Whitney Houston and her family. Hope everything, of course, y'all know she passed away last night at 48. What, 48, right?
Yeah. 10 days.
Yeah. Beautiful voice. Beautiful voice.
And you know what I remember her best for?
Please don't tell me you was kin to her. Don't come with that old gag again. That would be 3 weeks in a row.
No, when she made the movie with Kevin Costner.
Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was just so beautiful.
Yeah. She just made a movie here that's coming out in August in Detroit called Sparkles, which is a movie really made about the Supreme. You know,
Oh, you talking about, didn't they do that? But that's a remake. Didn't Diana Ross make a movie?
yeah, I think somebody did do that movie. I can't,
I think
top
it was
of my
Diana
head. I'm
Ross.
not a big movie buff, but I know what you're talking about. It's a remake
Yeah.
of a movie back in the
I'm
day.
Sure, I'm almost certain it was Diana Ross.
Yeah, so once again, Whitney Houston, rest in peace. My
Yeah,
baby
we love
girl,
you.
exactly.
We love
Much love from Detroit Sports Jersey. So once again, I hope your daughter and everybody's doing okay. Even Bobby Brown,
Yeah, okay.
I know they still had a special love heart somewhere. They had a baby together. So
Yeah, he did.
yeah, so I ain't gonna bash
He
her or what
probably
they
hurt
life
too,
did.
he probably
That
hurt.
ain't
I'm
what
quite
it's
sure he
all.
hurt.
Yeah, I'm quite sure he is. But we're gonna celebrate her
He
life.
blamed
We ain't gonna.
himself,
We all done something bad. I ain't none of us
we ain't
perfect.
yeah.
We know more about them because they're celebrities and they don't know about. Because I done some stuff that I'm not
We
proud
all
of.
have.
That you or the media don't know about and would never will. Hopefully, But if you do, I don't care either. So
Too bad.
it's just how it goes down. But once again, we're gonna move on, and once again, rest in peace, Whitney Houston. Give a shout out from Detroit Sports Jersey. Now this topic, we're gonna go from love to this hate list that I told you about.
Oh, yeah.
Which I don't understand. And you know what? The thing about this list, I don't care where it came from, who made it. It's just the people that respond to this. First of all, let me get to the list. Let me tell you who on the list. Most hated athlete, out of all the sports. I'm gonna start with number 10. Kurt Busch. Of course, he's the race car driver.
Yeah, what, that I'm not swallowing that one good.
Yeah.
And you know why?
Huh.
Because out of 10 people you have on that list, he's the only white guy on
There you go. Bring that race car.
the list. Well, I'm just trying to keep a level,
Okay.
level.
Well, how you know? Can I finish the list so the fans can
Because that
look?
just stuck with me. I don't want to.
I only started with number 10 and you stuck on.
Yeah, I'm stuck on 10.
And it was the white guy.
Yeah. I mean, check it on the percentage. I know we do this, but on the percentage, it's probably very low.
But see,
How many black people actually into NASCAR racing?
well, not that many. You're few, handful.
Yeah. So the list reflects the attitude of the whole country. But there's only one white guy out of 10 made the list.
Well,
So 90% of the bad people in the country or in sports world is non-white.
Well, what I'm gonna do is finish this list. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you my opinion. I'm gonna give you my opinion about this
Now you
list.
can go ahead and do the list now.
Number 9, A-Rod, Yankees. What you think about that?
He's done nothing to deserve to be on this list.
Okay, what about Terrell Owens, who's a non-factor in NFL these days? Clowned his way right on up
And
out
that's
of
even
here.
a bigger reason. You gonna hate a man, he broke, but when he down, kick him. That's
No,
what
no.
they saying.
What about number 7, Kobe Bryant?
Did he rape or murder him? Oh yeah,
Allegedly. He didn't, wasn't nothing found. He never went to court, allegedly.
Okay.
Same way with Ben Roethlisberger,
I know. So-
allegedly.
Okay, right.
You gotta
Kobe, I got to take the race card out of there.
Yeah.
I can't even, he on the list. He
Okay.
deserves to be on the list. Really should be higher up.
Okay, number 6, LeBron James.
Should not be on the list.
Reason?
Because all he did was just took a dumb situation and made a stupid move. But he hurt no one. He raped. He broke no laws. He didn't do nothing immorally. But he went ahead just because he told the team at the last minute, "I'm going somewhere else."
I'm going to take a little sidebar on this LeBron thing and go into more details with that. Because you know what really, make me mad about that whole LeBron thing? Everybody's like, well, it's not because he left the team. It's how he did it by going on ESPN, right? Why don't people see, that's why I hate people that just take half the story and just run with it to make him look like he's just such a bad guy, a devil, or just disgusting. Yes, he went on ESPN to announce his decision. But he went on ESPN, which people don't want to give him credit for this, to help the Boys and Girls Club out. He donated all that money to the Boys and Girls Club. That's why he did that. He didn't keep the money. He didn't get the money to his boys or family members, but you will never hear that part of the story.
Right.
It's always he went on ESPN, and that's it. Okay, well, keep going. There's more to that story. And what's wrong with a man helping out the boys and that? I think it ended up raising about $3 or $4 million for the Boys and Girls Club. So what's wrong with that? Huh? Somebody call in and tell me what's wrong with that. Helping out little kids. 313-868-3688.
But it really goes to forget that he donated them. We don't even need to know that.
No, that got to be part of the story.
I know, but what I'm saying.
Because of the simple fact, when he went to Miami and he went to these other teams and all these fans booing him, Washington, Detroit, what are you booing him for? Y'all never had no chance to get this man, not nan. So what are you mad about? So that's why the whole story we can't leave that out. See, that's why people put him on this list, because they leaving out that whole story of him helping out the kids.
Yeah, but my point being that even without him donating no money, what he did does not deserve to get on anybody's hate list. He did nothing for you to hate him.
But see, you're right about that. But see, but the reason he's on this hate list is because the way people say the way he did it. See, but if you're gonna say the way he did it, tell the whole story. Like you say, yeah, me and you agree both that he done nothing.
Okay.
But
See, when you say the way he did it, so you're gonna tell me if I see a bad movie on TV and one of my top stars, Tom Cruise, is in it, I'm supposed to hate him after that? They don't never hate nobody when an actor has a bad movie, or so what's the difference?
I done heard people say that, man. They said they're not mad because he left Cleveland. They say they mad on how he did it, going on ESPN. It's what I'm saying. What about
when Tom Cruise, the way he made that bad movie?
So I guess.
How could you insult me?
But what I'm saying, though, I guess they saying is if he didn't go on ESPN, it wouldn't have been no big deal. It wouldn't have been all this hoopla.
Yes, it would. He was a black guy showing control because he had control of the situation, and really they just didn't like that.
Hey, Mark,
check it out. When Brent Favre held everybody up for ransom,
exactly,
it wasn't a problem, and he did it about 3 times. No problem.
But I still say, if that's going to be your excuse of how he done it, tell the whole story. For real, tell the whole story. Let's take this call, see what's going on out here in the world. Detroit Sports Jersey, name and where you calling from.
What's up, man? It's the Longhorn.
What's going on, Longhorn?
I'm from the HCX, man.
All right, what can we do for you today? Speak up for us a little bit. You're milly mouthing over the phone.
All right. Number one, the hate list, y'all boils over. You know what? Haters are the motivators of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They don't hate LeBron. They hate good stuff. They mad because they can't play ball. They mad because anybody offers no endorsements for Steve or anything else. Cleveland Browns, not Browns, but Cleveland fans. You know what? All the people on that hate list here call out, they ain't even thinking about the haters and haters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Let me finish this list real fast. Let me tell you what you think. Number 6, I left off with LeBron. Number 5, I'm going to go through them real fast. Number 5 is Chris Humphries. Number 4 is Dominic Sue. Number 3 is Plaxico Burress. You know, someone who shot his own self in the buttocks. I don't understand that one either. Number 2 is Mr. Tiger Hole-in-One Woods. I don't know what they mad about him for. And the number one most hated athlete out here, and they ain't gonna never let this man live his life, is Michael Vick.
Man, you know what? I say that's not a hate list. It's probably more of a not like the bird got to start himself. He should be on the stupid list.
But my thing is this, Longhorn, and to the guru.
If you make that much money, why would you go into any club when you need to carry a gun?
But my thing is this.
You did your house.
But my thing is this, Longhorn and Guru. How can you respond to this list when you don't even know these people? How you don't even know these people?
And you hate them.
And you hate them.
But
You might dislike what they do, but how can you hate them?
But that's why I got to throw my race card out there, G. Because that's the way they do us. They hate us for no reason
Throw it
at
out
all.
there every week. How many you got?
I got 52 of them. I got the whole deck. I mean, just think about it, man. They don't like us for no reason at all. and in general, and the sports world is just reflecting how they really feel. They threw one white guy up there. Was it
Kurt Busch, yeah.
I don't know what he did.
Either like the token.
Yeah, you know what I mean. 1 out of 10. We'll throw one out there, so we'll throw our race car.
Well, I know why they threw him out. I'm not no big NASCAR guy, but he's like the bad boy of race car. Like he goes around and try to run people off the track. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And then he want to fight after the. So he's like something like that.
He bringing color.
Yeah,
he bringing a little color to the sport. You gotta have some knucklehead.
I thought you was only playing that one race car today.
When the Lions coach went up to San Francisco coach, everybody liked it there.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to see that.
That's true.
They don't hate neither one of them.
That's true. That's true.
Old Bush, he drive like the cats off 59. That's all they mad about.
But like I said, I don't understand how you can just hate people when you don't know. That's just like the guru sitting up here hating you, Longhorn, and he don't even know you, or you hating him. You don't even know each other. Y'all just know each other by on phone, just like we just know these. See what it is, these people fall in love. They got to realize these are entertainers. Stop falling in love with these entertainers. That's all they are.
Like you said earlier, Will, everybody done something. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Once they pull up dirt on somebody, they don't hate the people, they hate good stuff. Like
they hate success.
They don't hate people, they hate the good stuff.
Exactly. They hate success.
If LeBron James and them, if all the people on their list wasn't in the media, if they were average Joe Blow, then nobody would care about what they did. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You
There's
right.
only 2 people belong on that list.
And who was that?
I can see why people hate Sue, and I can see why people hate Kobe. Kobe allegedly rapes somebody, and Sue's stomping on people on the field. So I can see he being on a hate.
Well, see, you're missing the whole point. You can dislike what they do. How can you hate them? You don't know them.
Well, I hear what you're saying, but
you gotta know somebody to hate them. They don't hang out with you. Y'all ain't sat down and broke no bread. They don't owe you no money. Why can you hate?
What is the serial killer? Name one of the big ones. Yeah, so you like Jeffrey Dahmer?
No.
Answer my question.
I know. I dislike what he did.
Oh, but you don't hate him.
I love everybody. You gotta love everybody, no matter what they do. We ain't not here to judge nobody.
If you was making a hate list, he wouldn't be on.
No, I don't have no hate list. I have a dislike list. I dislike what you do and what you stand. No, it's not. No, it's not. You dislike what they do and what they stand for. I don't have to agree with you and be on your side. I just dislike what you did or what you gonna do or whatever.
Well, I tell you, let's go on the positive list.
Huh?
The number one team in the NBA is who? Go ahead and say it.
Oklahoma Thunder.
3, Chicago Bulls, man.
The Chicago Bulls? Uh-oh, Guru. That used to be your team before you abandoned them.
No, before Mike left. I went with Mike.
You left with Phil left?
Yeah, with Phil left.
Well, okay, when Mike went to Washington, why you go to the Wizards?
Why to let him go, you know what I mean? He kind of stepped out there a little bit.
Hey, I'm thinking about y'all. Remember that one show y'all talking about how y'all took the 3-on-3 basketball championship?
Yeah. No, it was a 5-on-5. No, 4-on-4. No, what was it?
5-on-3.
4-on-4.
4-on-4.
Squad and stepped off y'all Chuck Taylor. Squad to the Arden Hills and you could get on the team, man.
Oh, we probably could be what they got out there at the Palace. So long as we don't go out there on Star Wars night or Vanilla Ice night.
I hear you. I might be the new Jay Lynn.
Hey, call them up and tell them y'all want to have a celebrity ball game against these guys in the Detroit Sports Jersey. Get y'all a team up on the
Right, and we'll be the favorites.
You watched the Super Bowl, Longhorn?
Yeah, man.
Sound like you lost some money. You ain't homeless down there, are you?
The defense of the freaking Giants was too much for them, man. That's all that was. But then that
Yeah, the better team was.
Hernandez dropped that ball in the middle of the field when they could have been the game and run it drive. I don't know what's up with that.
And you know what? I'm not trying to hate on Grabowski or Grabowski, you said his name, Grabowski check or whatever. But I ain't never lost anything and went out and partied.
Oh, he was boogie woogie. He wasn't on that foot ankle.
I'm just saying, if I lost the biggest game, I know it ain't no family life, having a baby, But it's my career. The biggest thing in your career that happens, and you got your best job ever, and then you get fired, or you know what I mean? How could you go out and party?
This is true. This is true.
I mean, I'm not trying to hate on him. I ain't saying
he
he's wrong. I ain't gonna say he'll never win a championship. But if I lose something like that, it's gonna be hard for me to go out and just party. And he was just booty butt. I mean, out that dance he was doing, I'm saying, what is he doing?
What was he doing? Can you show the fans that again? What was he doing?
What is you doing? I mean, I ain't been out in that long. That's what they do now.
That's what I'm saying. Is that what they do?
That's what he was doing.
If that's what he was doing, he should be kicked off the team ASAP.
I don't know why they call that dancing. If I was out there, I'm thinking he having a seizure. I'm getting ready to go, drop down on him.
What was he doing again?
Oh, I ain't gonna. It must have been. Hey, because the next day they said he had surgery.
All right, Longhorn, you got any final thoughts before we get up out of here? We got a few minutes left in the show.
Yeah, man. After you try to hit our greens on another show, once I hit one of them with
What's that lyrics again?
Hit the Whitney Houston note. All right, man.
I'm so in love with you.
God.
You hear that green again?
Go ahead with the Whitney Houston with the bodyguard.
Oh, shout out to Whitney. Y'all show some love down in Texas for Whitney Houston, for real.
Oh, she would have to go on Black History.
Yeah.
She was born in New Jersey. She all right.
What?
She was born in Newark, New Jersey. She all right.
She all right. What that mean? I'm putting a disclaimer on this right away, my man.
Yeah, man, that's Black History Month, man. She went out in Black History Month.
Yeah, that's jacked up, bro.
All right, Longhorn. You about to get us thrown off the air. All right, talk to you later, Longhorn. All right, before we get up out of here, we're going to have another word from our sponsor.
Thank you, Will. Good morning, Detroit Sports Jersey fans. Thanks for joining us at FM 88.1 WHPR. It's a beautiful morning today, Sunday, February 12th, 2012. There is free cash online, no selling and no investing. For more information, there is an online webinar at www.gothicspit.com. That's GOTHICSPIT.com. Your name, email, and number in the box on the right-hand side of the screen. Get access now. The webinar will play automatically. If you have any questions after the webinar, I'm here at 786-488-9448. There's a free medical discount program called WellCard Health that offers up to 75% discounts on doctor, dental, vision, and prescription services at doctors and pharmacies throughout Detroit, including CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Rite Aid, and more. For more information, 800-285-5941 for your free card. A portion of all proceeds generated from this card will be donated to the Red Cross of Southeast Michigan. That's 800-285-5941 to get your card. For people and families with no insurance or with limited insurance, 800-285-5941. Detroit, save money on tickets. Pistons, Tigers, Red Wings. CraigslistTickets.biz has great seats at low prices. Joe Louis Arena tickets are on sale. For more information, 877-870-3668 for concert tickets. Comerica Park tickets now available. For more information, www.craigslisttickets.biz, or for more information, 877-870-3668. You are listening to Detroit Sports Jersey live on FM 88.1 WHPR Power Talk Live Radio. Live call-in number 313-868-3688. And now back to host Will and co-host the water cooler guru, straight sports talk. No professionals here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much to our sponsor. Once again, I love it. That's helped keep the show going and moving every week. And like I said, we're basically a sports talk show. We only on Sundays at 10 a.m. and we take the big stories during the week and come back the following Sunday and give our opinions on it. You can feel free to call in and give your opinion at 313-868-3688. And once again, I want to Thank everyone for coming out to Eastern Market yesterday. You know, stopping by
And
This-
Pookie for robbing.
to say hello. You know, and unfortunately, once again, the guru he had like he too high and mighty to come out to meet the fans. But as your
I
host,
have to work for a living.
as
y'all.
your host, Will, I'm gonna always be there for my fans, no matter if I have to work, unemployment line, call Marvin, whatever the situation is. I'm gonna.
But y'all
spend
can
my-
hit me up. I'm just a
I
phone
should
call
give
away.
out your
Hit
number
me
on
up.
the air. I should give out.
Just hit me up. Just hit me on the
I
air.
should give out your number.
And they got they can email me. They got my email
You
address.
don't even
email.
check your email.
I
That's
do.
another
Email
joke
me.
and a train wreck right
I
there.
can get that right up on the old telly, the old Android. It's the best thing ever happened to me.
You
man.
ain't checked your email in so
Best
long
thing
you
ever happened
forgot
to me.
your password. What are you talking about? You know, for the latest in sports and national news, DetroitSportsJersey.com. For more information about, you know, the water cooler guru over here, your host Will.
Playground legend.
DetroitSportsJersey.com to view past and future shows. Once again, DetroitSportsJersey.com. Hey, real quick, what you think about the fight that ain't gonna never happen? Who you think running from who? Pacquiao or Mayweather?
You know, it's really hard to say. I mean,
Mayweather called him out. Well, I mean, I'm confused.
alleged that he called him out. We don't know.
Well,
Well, he called him out. Then he signed to fight somebody else. I mean,
well, he got to make money before he go to jail.
it ain't like he broke.
Oh, I know he making it rain every day. Come on, now there's some people out here that's broke that's been making it rain.
Let's get a shout out to Michigan State for beating Ohio State in time for the Big Ten lead in basketball. And we got to give a shout out to Pershing. The boys is undefeated and still ranked number one in the state. And the girls, they lost, won the country day the other week. But their coach, I don't know if he's got reactivated yet, but they had some kind of clearance he had to clear. They wouldn't let him coach.
Oh,
Some
okay.
background check, some kind.
Criminal on the team?
No, he ain't a criminal. I don't know how they do.
They said a
But they
background
lost one.
check.
But I'm looking for Persian and the boys and girls, and King, boys and girls. Those are our two best shots to win the state, and I want to bring that home to go along with our Cass Tech championship. So we want to, go back to back,
Okay.
football and basketball.
You know, next week, I was going to get into this today, but we're running short on time. We're going to talk about the top 10. They just released the top 50 free agents out here that's going to be,
In football.
yeah, football. So maybe we can pick some off this list that can come here and help the Lions,
Oh,
next
if
week.
Manningham become a free agent, they just need to go. That's the superstar receiver. They need to go
He
on
got
other
like
side.
1 or 2 years left
No,
on.
the
Oh,
guy
he
from
free.
New York, they said
Yeah.
they're coming not going to sign.
What? The guy that caught the key catch?
Yeah, because they said they're going to pay Cruz, so
Oh, they can't keep them both.
yeah.
Oh, well,
They're
that
being
would be a
cheap.
nice
They
little.
could if they wanted to.
That'll be a nice little sidekick for the
Right.
Megatron for
Right.
real. Yeah, they should.
You're not knocking the guys that got around, but they're not superstars.
But
like,
we don't do that. We don't Detroit. We don't do that. We don't go out and get our own talent that was from here, in our own backyard. We don't do that. He gonna end up somewhere else. I guarantee you. It won't be here in Detroit. I guarantee you that. Cause they already struggling about paying the Megatron.
When did he ended up in Frisco? Frisco, that's what they said. They said Frisco need another wide receiver.
We need another receiver and a quarterback.
Well, they-
Peyton Manning,
They committed.
Mario, get to Frisco, pack your bags, and let's go, baby. Let's go.
Oh, now you're a Peyton fan.
If
You
he
was
come to
hating him 30
49,
minutes ago.
he
You
come
was
to
hating him 30 all of a
49ers.
sudden, hating him 30 minutes ago. Now you're a hero.
All right, but we're gonna talk about the top, 50 free agents next week. Like I said, pull a few names off the list. Maybe they can come here and help the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Take that next.
Now they only a
level
few
and
players
that
away.
step.
I ain't a Lions fan. Don't get it twisted. But they did impress me last year.
They don't get nothing you say twisted. But anyway, we're gonna get up out of here on that note. And I'd like to thank everybody for listening and calling in, watching on the internet. We're
I
here.
missed my fans last week. I know they
Yeah.
were calling in worried about it.
Yeah, they sure was. All 2 of them. Anyway, join us next Sunday, 10 a.m., FM 88.1. Or you can watch us on FM 88.1, WHPR.com. Until next week, I'm your host, Will, with the Water Cooler Guru. We
God
love
bless.
you. Once again, rest in peace, Whitney Houston.
Talk Live Radio with your host, Will, and co-host, the Water Cooler. Thank you for tuning in to Detroit Sports Jersey. Until next week, same place, same time, Sunday at 10 a.m. on FM 88.1 WHPR, Power Talk Live Radio with your host, Will, and co-host, the Water Cooler Guru. Live call-in number 313-868-3688. Live streaming at FM881WHPR.com. Straight sports talk, no professionals here. Have a great week.